There is a lot of confusion around what a trust is. In its most simple form, a good analogy for a trust is a dish full of candy. The dish represents the trust, and the candy inside the dish represents the assets the trust owns. So you have the dish of assets that somebody who is acting as a trustee can carry around, and if the trustee needs to buy something with the candy, the trustee can reach into the candy bowl and pull out the number of candies necessary to purchase what he or she wants to purchase. In addition, this bowl has rules that determine what the trustee can and cannot do with the candy in the dish. Most estate planning trusts say that the trustee can only use the candy for whoever the beneficiary of the trust is. In other words, the trustee cannot eat all the candy themselves. The candy is only for the beneficiary to eat. A trust is essentially a legal vehicle that you can use to hold your assets. The rules on what happens to the assets while you're alive and after you die are all contained in the trust document. As a result, the assets in the trust do not go through the probate process. This can reduce expenses after death when you administer an estate. These trusts have many different names, and in most estate planning situations, you create a revocable trust because that's a trust that you can revoke, or is sometimes called a living trust because the trust is created while you are living. As you get into more advanced stage of planning, you have some trusts that are revocable, which means you can change them. You also have some trusts that are irrevocable, where you cannot change them after you set them up. These trusts are sometimes used for asset protection planning, Medicaid planning, or estate tax planning.